that, Chloe Kelly, before she kicks the penalty, she'll do.
Yeah. Well, as she sort of stood there waiting to take it, I
Yeah.
said, I said, I hope she doesn't do what she did before. It
Yeah.
just because I felt, I think I
Mm.
said, I think it takes away from the power of her shots. But actually, she did do it, and she still gave it a
Score.
fair old thump. And of
She
course, if
did.
she hadn't hit it hard, I think the goalkeeper could well have saved it because I think she got a hand to it. But it
Yeah.
really was kicked hard. So it's like she learned a bit of a lesson maybe from the first one.
First one. Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, it was a good penalty, well taken.
Yeah.
And when you think Spain I think they only scored one of theirs, didn't they? One of their penalties,
Yeah. I think
which
this.
I think was their first one after we'd missed one. And
Yeah.
again, I said at the time, it's amazing how often the team that misses first go on to lose.
All
You
right.
know, no, no, that's wrong. No, I mean it the other way
Right.
around. The team that goes behind at the beginning.
Yeah.
So Spain scored, we missed the first one.
Yeah.
They were ahead. But the team that often feel, oh God, we're going to lose this, they go on to win. That's what I'm trying to say. So although
All
Spain
right. Yeah.
scored first and went ahead, they did
Yeah.
lose, and it often happens like that.
It
Yeah,
did. It did one of the penalties in the. I can't remember if it was Italian 90 now or one of the. Anyway, it was one of the penalties where I think it was Roberto Baggio. I think he lost his penalty, but they looked like they were winning, but then they lost out.
yeah,
But anyway, yeah. So
yeah.
yeah, so I, I'm just so happy that they won. I am just so happy that they won because I was watching the game. I started watching the game and I thought, I hope England doesn't do what they normally do, which is come from behind. And I thought,
Yeah.
I hope, because my prediction watching the match when it started was 2 goals to 1. I thought England is going to win this 2 goals to 1. So, and then anyway, but Spain, they looked the better side. They really looked the better side. First
They
half,
did.
yeah, I think the first half they had almost no, not actually at the end of the first half, but I think it was about 15 minutes into the first half. They had 86% ball possession.
Well, yeah, it
86%.
was. Yeah.
And I thought, how do we get back from this? And then I remembered
Was it as high as that in the first
it
half?
was, it was,
86.
yeah. I think it was the
Wow.
first, it was the
Wow.
first 15 minutes, and the commentator said, um, he said England can't really get hold of the ball because, 86 to,
Yeah.
I think it was 86 to 8, 14,
14, I suppose.
14, yeah, yeah, 14%. And I thought 86%, that's really high. So
Mm.
anyway, that sent my anxiety levels up.
It would do. Yeah. Yeah.
I thought, how'd you get
Yeah.
back from this? And then I thought, mind you, these people are the world champion. World champion. We're
Yeah.
we're only European champions, you know. But then when they scored, I think they sort of started losing their passes as well. So they started getting weak. But I noticed that not Alexia Russo, James, something James.
Yeah.
Do you
Yeah.
remember?
It's
Yeah,
Yeah. Well, she was injured, wasn't she? See,
yeah.
Lauren James,
Lauren,
isn't it?
yeah, Lauren James.
Yeah.
I noticed that Lauren James wasn't playing her best. And
No.
I thought what is wrong with Lauren James? And when it came out that she had that injury, I thought, yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Because she
Yeah.
wasn't really, the attack wasn't.
Yeah.
Because she
Yeah.
wasn't really, the attack wasn't all right. So the attack was practically not working. And I
Mm.
thought, I wish Serena Williams would make a change, just make a change.
Yeah.
And I kept saying, just take off James, get her to rest. I know she's a good player, but
Mm.
today she's not on the form that we usually know her to be. She's a really good
Yeah.
player. She's a really really good player. But I was glad when Chloe Kelly came on. I thought, right, okay, that's
Yeah.
good. You know,
She made a difference.
she did made a difference.
Yeah.
It was her assist that helped
Yeah.
Alexia Russo
Yeah.
to score a goal, wasn't it? Yeah, but oh yes, I was so happy. I was jumping up and down. I was like, yes, yes, yes. It's only 1-1. Let's go, England. And
Yeah.
then when it came to the penalties, I thought, how many times you have to be lucky? We've been lucky
Mm.
once, against Sweden. So I thought, well, I hope our luck doesn't run out. And it didn't. It didn't. So I'm
But
happy.
what did you think? What
Yeah.
did you think about the decision of Serena to take off Russo after she scored what was quite a difficult header from Chloe Kelly's cross? Brilliant header, really.
That
And
was
although she hadn't scored much
yeah.
in the tournament, but she was always very industrious, wasn't she? She was all great work rate, always trying to get in the right positions, and really she was, ploughing a lone furrow up there. It's not easy to any striker, men or women, to play so far removed from their nearest colleague. But
Yeah.
I think a lot of people felt I was surprised that she took her off when she brought on Michelle, wasn't it? I
Michelle
mean,
Adjiman.
who's
Yeah.
tremendous.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I thought maybe she would play two up front. I mean, of course, ultimately now it doesn't matter because we still won. But
Yeah.
I got the impression that Russo was a bit disappointed as well, as players are when they're substituted. But it's not like she'd done much wrong. Indeed, she just got us back into the game. So, what did you think of that, of taking her off?
Well, what I think is, it could be either of two things. So, number one could be she felt the pressure to put in Ajiman because she's, obviously rescued us on two occasions. So she might have
Yeah,
felt, I need to put her in. This is how people would interpret. This is how people have interpreted the game. They think, well, when it gets too tough, she brings in two substitutes. One of them's Chloe Kelly, and the other one is Michelle Adjiman.
yeah,
And it's worked. So that's my first theory. The other reason could be that she just felt like she needed fresh legs.
yeah.
Uh,
True.
yeah, I just felt like she felt